So we are lucky enough to be here with Adam Hompas, who constructed this garden that Paul Pritchard designed. And it's not often that we speak to the builder and the designer on the same garden. Thanks for taking the time to do this today.
Absolute pleasure.
Have you done a garden of this size before?
No, not of this size.
So we did, as in a show garden, obviously residentially, you're probably doing them all the time.
Yes.
We met last year when we were looking at your boutique gardens. What was the, difference of stepping up to this? Like, is it just 10 times more work, 10 times more money, 10 times more stress, or?
Exactly everything you said. Also, you got a lot more room to move around because it's a bigger site.
Yep.
We found with the boutiques that we've done, you can get in there with a small team and really get into it. But the more people that you bring in, you're sort of walking over each other a bit more. So we had designated teams.
So the many hands make light work doesn't work if the access is not there.
Exactly. But we had to be really careful with how we set up the teams. We had carpenters, our carpenter Tim from TD Carpentry do all the framework, and then a few different crews in different sections.
Was the build, I guess when Paul's doing a design like this, is he talking to you about the build, or it's the design gets done and it doesn't matter what the complexities of the build are? Are you involved at that level?
Yeah, so Paul and I were speaking over the year. You have to submit plans that have complete construction drawings.
So working drawings.
Everything. They get ticked off by an engineer. We had problems with the carport here. We had to do bigger beams, LVLs, to make sure that it's not going to collapse on the car or anyone. And we had to strategically go to those plans.
Yep. And then were you part of, we spoke to Paul, obviously, and he was kind of not necessarily doing a garden this year. And then it became a reality. Obviously, you get asked and then you say yes. Is that a conversation where you two just like, dude,
Absolutely.
Are you cool? Are you going to do it again?
After last year, Paul just decided that he wanted to do a bigger design and came to me and pitched it, and I initially said no.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested, but then we got a lot of support from other contractors that were volunteering their time.
Yep.
So that was the only reason I'd do it.
Because the no, and I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but the no in most cases is a resources no, right?
Absolutely.
And it can be financial resources, but also your personal mental capability.
Yeah, definitely. The mental side of things, you really got to prepare yourself for it because it is full on. You've got 9 days to do a build, and it has to be done. Was there ever a point where you didn't think you were going to get there? Like, obviously, it seems like everyone that I've spoken to have their things in order, and it was always going to happen. And yep.
I don't know if there was less stress this year than I've seen other years.
I think there was. We honestly didn't have any time. There wasn't a time where I thought we're not going to get this done. There were 2 days, Wednesday and Saturday, that I thought we got to really push a bit to get certain things done. But no, nothing that we thought we might not get this done in time.
And I did have the opportunity to speak to some of the other guys that have been involved in the construction that weren't actually public facing. Obviously, Dylan is not overly concerned about his, being here doing this. But what I got was a sense that all the constructors worked really well together, and there was no animosity, no hero problems.
No. It's awesome. We were talking about it the other night that everyone just came together and worked together. We had 30 people collectively helping us for this, yep. And it could not have been done without every one of them. And that was what made it come together.
What was the most challenging part of the build?
Most challenging, I think, was the frame and the carport. That was what was a big challenge because all these steel members were all pre-made. So we had to make sure that everything was to the millimeter. And obviously when you're putting things on the ground here, natural ground, things can move a bit. And luckily enough, it worked.
Because something that our viewers might not fully understand is that you can't impact the ground.
No.
You can't impact the trees. Nope. You are in a public space, and this whole garden's effectively floating on lawn.
It is. It's just sitting on the ground.
And that's how it is.
You could move it.
Obviously, winning the construction award is a big deal.
Oh, it was awesome. We was so happy for the team. All of us were rapt to get that one as well.
And winning a gold.
Speechless.
Because the reality is you've built a gold medal garden before, but not a gold medal show garden before.
Yeah, so we got awarded gold for the boutique last year, and this year to get gold and to get the construction award it was so humbled by it. It's really awesome, but it just goes to show, just keep going and put in all the work and the effort, and hopefully you get awarded.
I've kind of jumped around asking, but are you thinking you'll do this again?
At this stage, no.
Yep.
No, I think
you've got your goal.
I'm happy to do my 3 and then that's it. Whether Paul does a garden design and gets other contractors, that's fine.
Really? Do you think? Obviously you weren't going to do this one.
True. No comment there. Look, We'll see how things go. But at the moment, I'm just going to ride this wave.
Look, I think it's amazing.
Thank you.
Obviously, I've talked to everyone, and I'm like, I don't know, I couldn't do it. Like, I'm sure if we had to, and we knew the trade, we probably would. It would be a different vision. But it's amazing to like.
Thank you, Clint.
You watch the people's reactions, and
yeah,
have you had? Because I've seen you were in plain clothes yesterday.
Yes.
You're listening to what people are saying.
Yeah, so you get some funny comments. Some people saying, I don't like this. This looks like the Jetsons. I had a good giggle about that one. Everything else has been positive. Everyone's got their taste and no one knows what we do to get this constructed.
Yep.
So people are going to come in naturally and give their honest opinion, and that's what you want.
The, thing that probably everyone's dreading is the pack up.
Yes.
When does that start?
Monday. So we're going to start ripping it down Monday at 7 a.m. I think we're anticipating about a 2-day rip down.
Yep. Will much of it get salvaged? I know that BioGrow, Van Shake's BioGrow are taking a lot of the greenery to recycle, and the plants get salvaged and sent back to nurseries.
Absolutely. So all the plants are going back to their nurseries. All the green waste just gets put on the road. They come and BioGrow take it away. But all the hard materials, we salvage what we can. But
it's amazing you see the amount of bees that are flying around.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Like it's
awesome.
I've seen it in a few of the gardens.
Yeah.
And obviously this is a flower and garden show.
Exactly.
So it makes a lot of sense. And so will the structures get sold on, or the timber? It's kind of hard, isn't it? Like,
it's a bit hard. Usually I'll take some bits and pieces and try to use it where we can, but a lot of the time, unfortunately, it goes unless someone wants to come and take it, which they're welcome to come and take the whole thing.
But they need to be here Monday at 7 o'clock.
Get a truck, take the whole thing.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure,
I really
Clint.
appreciate it. Good to see
No
you.
worries.
Congratulations on all the
Thanks,
medals
mate.
as well.
Awesome.